I used to be a yes person. I'd sign up for everything that was thrown at me and then feel super overwhelmed because I didn't know how to say no. If I think about why I kept saying yes to too many requests and sometimes people's demands, it was because I decided my worth was determined by what I did. And that gets really dangerous when we apply that same thinking to God. I can easily get caught up thinking, if I'm good enough or if I'm serving enough, God will love me more. Wrong! That's the exact opposite of truth and the total opposite of grace. But it's so easy to believe because we live in a culture that values value. If I'm valuable, I'm liked. The more I please people with what I do, the more they seem to accept me, right? And that's why I was so drawn to Paul's words to the Galatians. He tore down the idea that you have to do something to be worthy of God's love. In early Christianity, the biggest hurdle non-Jews were being pressured to do to prove themselves worthy of being part of God's family was to be circumcised. Thankfully, Paul cut down this idea by saying, "For in Christ Jesus, neither circumcision or uncircumcision has any value. The only thing that counts is faith expressed through love." Did you get that? Faith in God expressed as love is the only thing in your life that God is looking at, not how busy you are. You and I don't have to do anything to earn salvation. In fact, when we try to add our work onto Jesus' gift of salvation, we're acting similarly to the early Jews who tried to add stipulations onto God's grace. It's not Jesus plus your sacrifice. It's just Jesus plus your faith. He's not looking at all the ways you serve at church or in your community. He's not tallying all the dishes you do or don't do. The only thing that counts in your life is faith lived out in love. It brings us from a posture of doing to one of living. If I'm truly believing that I'm fully accepted by God, I have nothing to prove. It frees me to live loved and to live out that love to others. So I want to ask you a question. Do you believe you're fully accepted by God, not by what you do, but simply because He loves you? If you're not sure, that's okay. I've been there. But I'd just invite you to think on it, pray on it, and ask the Lord to help you live in that space of His love instead of striving. Keep doing the good things He calls you to do, but do it knowing His love for you is already complete.